Oh, shit. Oh, seems that we got some visitors in here. Welcome, welcome. Yep, welcome, 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 welcome. Wire 1, wire 2. Generator coil. Rewired my way with 2 wires. Not 1, 2. And it just slides right in there. Yeah. Does it have enough room for the magnet to pass? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Yeah. Okay, they're not hot. And what we'll be testing is the light bulb. This is a car headlight. Okay. Now, I don't know the familiar wiring, but I think you're supposed to use the black and the fucking yellow wire. So I think it hooks up like this. And then your other wire connects right here. This is something L.A. Hubbard never fucking did. So, yeah. 2 wires coming off the generator coil, not 1. My other parts didn't come in yet, but we're going to spin the wheel and see if this bitch turns on. Hold on. I got to be standing for this. No, I think the motor has to be on for it to work. Alright, now, where's my other fucking thing? Oh, it fell out of the box already. Got this. Gonna be hooked up to this, but I got another part that's gonna make this work. So basically your ground, which is this, is supposed to connect off of this grounding screw right here. And then your other ones is pink and yellow. That's your fucking power input. And then your red and your fucking green is supposed to go to the battery. I would test this today, but I was just doing a retrofit to see if it would work, and it did. If you had a soldering gun, all you have to do is add the secondary wire that has to be copper. This wire here, I think, is tin copper, or whatever the fuck it is, but it should work. But anyway, let me bring the camera in close so I can show you what we're working with here. This has all been retrofitted because I took the tape off of this and I got the fucking, you know, they take the one wire and they fucking solder it to the wall, and then the other wire is supposed to be your hot, and then you're supposed to broader the ground from here. We're still going to run that setup, but I got 2 hot wires instead of 1. This is your ignition coil. Rewound this bitch too. And this is your fucking generator coil. It just fits in there. You got to go to Wonderful Creations, ebay.com. Look up the 12 volt gen mini coil. That's what goes in this little fucking space. Your magnet's right here. Your ignition coil's right here. Yeah. I want to try to see if this works, but I don't know if it's going to be putting out enough power to power this fucking light bulb. Guess I could give it a try, see if it fucking works. I'm going to have to tape off these connections though. Let me put the cover back on so I don't get electrocuted. See how it just goes back on there? Yeah. 8.4volts, where are you at? Oh, I bought the other fucking coil. It's already in the bike. You know what? I'm gonna fucking give it a test drive, see what it does. I'm gonna have to hang the lights somewhere off the bike or something. Is that caveman mechanic? Yep, it's part of the flux capacitor. I'm waiting for the other fucking parts to come in now. Fucking mailman wants to take his sweet fucking time. I don't know why. By the way, this is an Avenger motor with a Phantom 85 custom fucking muffler pipe. Not that fucking... Hey, what's up, AP1Zilla? Check it. 2 extra wires coming from the engine. Ooh. The mini gen, both sides. Instead of running 1 wire, we're running 2. I want to see what type of power this thing puts out. Oh, shit. We're going to try to power a standard car headlight bulb. For safety, we're putting the cover back on so I don't get electrocuted. You know what? I got something better. We'll use fucking safety caps. Fuck it. Got a whole mess of safety caps. Oh, shit. I gotta find the right size. The right size. The right size. Remember, I'm Mr. Electrical. La 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 la. Your ignition coil, 2 wires. Your gen coil, 2 wires. Just shove these 2 back in here. There we go. And then we're gonna tape off the green. Now remember, this is only a test. I just want to see how much power this thing's gonna output. I guaranteed 12 volts. Because in the package it said 12 volts, but then it said if you're going to be running a light bulb, it's like 6 volts or 6 watts. I think it's going to be more than that. Okay, now we got a safety harness here. See? Now we don't have to worry about anything fucking shorting out. And then we gotta wire it. Yes. Flux capacitor. We're gonna be testing it. Yeah. Now to go outside and ride this fucker, see what kind of power she puts out. This is going to be my voltage regulator so that I can charge the fucking battery. I got 2 ways of hooking this up. I can wire it underneath here because this is where my radiator fan is. Wire it like that and then have wires sticking out like this. Or I can have this and wire it back here where the battery is. So the brake, and then we're going to test the coil. Oh, we ain't gonna break a bulb. That's a fucking... This is a car light bulb. This ain't your standard flashlight bulb. Oh. Whew, that's good. Yummy! Oh! Oh yeah, I'm gonna be testing it today. I gotta pop the garage door. That should be fun. Hope I don't blow up. Oh. Flux capacitor. Hey, get off my bike. All right. Oh, so damn awkward to sit on this damn bike. So damn awkward. Ugh. I keep bending that damn plate. Let's see here. You learning something today. I had that fucker running, and that's a car light bulb, powered by a motorized bicycle. No, it's not robbing the ignition. See, these are two coil wires coming off the mini gen. It ain't robbing power from the engine. But I tell you what, that light bulb's hot as fuck. Hey, L.A. Hubbard, you learning something yet? You never got it working like I have, huh? That's right, because you're a nigger. I'm Mr. Electric, motherfucker. Reason why it sounds scrappy, okay? It's a Phantom 85 muffler on a plain Jane pipe, and it's not robbing power from the ignition. So I'm guessing we're going to use this setup. Hey, OP1zilla, when this live is over, go back and watch it. I was revving the engine. This bulb got pretty fucking bright. Everybody says, oh, the 12 mini gen doesn't work. It robs power from your ignition coil. See, OP1zilla seen it. It uses power from here. When you're revving the shit out of the engine, that little mini gen sits right here. Look up Wonderful Creations, ebay.com. 12 gen mini coil. Next, we're going to be hooking this up, but I want more power to come out of this light bulb. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be probably using two of these wires and one of the ignition coil wires, and I'm going to put some more power into this, and I'm going to have a different type of up voltage thing hooked up. This is going to be the regular regulator to charge my battery. You missed it, Tan Boy. Tell him OP1zilla it fucking works. The mini gen needs two wires, not one. See? This is a big heavy duty copper wire, and this is the small, what the fuck did I say it was? Tin copper. Thing puts out some voltage. I had this car light bulb glowing, and it didn't rob power from the engine. Hey, L.A. Hover, if you're watching, right there, buddy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, shit. I'm going to leave this hooked up for now because I don't want to disconnect these wires and get electrocuted. So we're just going to leave that plugged in. I didn't think it would work, but I got it to work. Brian the bike guy, you missed it. We hooked up the 12 mini gen coil, and it was able to power a car fucking light bulb. OP1zilla, tell them. Anyway, I got my new low coil set up. Wonder what happens if I hook this up. Hook this to the engine. Hook this to the ATV up voltage. And then have these other two wires hooked up. Wonder if I can fucking generate power with this and the mini gen. No, it wasn't bright enough, but that's the part I'm going to fix for everybody so that when you run your motorized bicycle, you'll be able to see at night. Now, what we got to do is work on a setup, but kind of like how OP1zilla has his setup to where he turns the light on, it comes on full bright. I'm going to be running a system where I can control. Um, if I want to run these bulbs, I can have a low beam, high beam, ultra beam. No, we rewired the 12 gen mini coil. These are two wires from the mini gen. You got the main wire, and then this other wire used to be soldered to the metal. I took a solder gun, took that wire off, and wired a secondary wire so that the fucking gen coil works correctly. Because the way they have these set up in China, it robs power because what it's doing is one side of the wire is grounding out to the motor, and then it borrows power from the fucking ignition coil wire. That's the way fucking LA Hubbard had it hooked up, and it made the fucking engine run like shit. I don't know, it's putting out enough voltage to run this fucking car headlight fucking bulb. I had this thing fucking glowing. Y'all want to see it again? I can take the bike back out and run it again. I think it's like 12 volts, but it's like a very low voltage. I'm going to be fucking fixing it. But it's enough power to power this headlight, though. Right now, I'm waiting for the engine to cool down because it's hot as fuck. Anyway, if you want to see what I did here, I'll take it out and I'll show you. Hopefully I don't get fucking electrocuted because I just had the engine running. Oh, it's gonna be bright as the sun. I told you my other parts ain't here yet. Got the fucking neighbor creeping down here to see what the fuck. I hate nosy fucking neighbors. Oh, I'm gonna be figuring it out, OP1zilla. You can do this mod too, dude. All you gotta do is go on Wonderful Creations, eBay.com, buy the 12 gen mini coil. I forget what the fucking price is, but I should be around about the same amount of money as the little generator kit that you have for your headlight. It's basically the same thing, but basically the motor is creating power to power the light, so you're not robbing power from anywhere else. See, what you do is you take the tape off of here and you take this little winding here used to be soldered to the metal. Take a soldering gun and hit it a few times, and then take like tweezers, grab the little wire and pull it away from the solder. Pull it back this way. Take a wire like I did. It's like this, and fucking wire it together, twist it, and then take some solder and take your time and fucking solder the fuck out of the wire. And then you want to take electrical tape and tape it back down. I have it tucked so it doesn't short anything the fuck out, and it comes out. And the other wire comes right here, So you're borrowing power from this. This ain't hooked up to this yet, so. I don't know if you're able to use the 3D clutch setup with this. You might have to modify yours. I'm happy that the fucking thing worked because it powered a car fucking light bulb. I don't know what it would do if I use the LEDs. Might have the same result, but be a little bit brighter. But I want to get it to where I have enough power so I can recharge my battery when I'm on the go. But anyway, I'll start the motor back up in case anybody missed it. Brian the bike guy and shit, I hope you're still in here. I can show you how it fucking works again, I guess. I gotta put my cover back on now. I would test the voltage, but I'm not that crazy while the engine's running. Fuck that. Somebody else can do that test. Yep, first test is a success. Oh, wonder if Jared's here. He would love this. Oh yeah, further improvements. You know I'm going to take it a step further. Hell, I might get one of them fucking, what is it? I forget what the fuck they call it. They use it for hunting and shit. One of them big fucking floodlights is a fucking motorized bicycle headlight powered by the engine coil. Now that I know that this works, I'm gonna have to rig a fucking switch too. An on and off switch. You know, this is an engine that I built by myself. I bought the parts and put the bitch together. Yeah, fuck that idea. I'm not trying to get electrocuted. One too many times I've been electrocuted. I'm not doing that. Oh. Alright, hold on. I gotta clean up a spill. I spilled my damn soda. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get it running again. Oh, shit. Whew. Alright, here we go. Choke off. Gas on. We're gonna take it for a spin and bring it back in here again. You like? You like? Yes? Yes? No, but it was enough power to power the fucking light bulb, though. And that's a car fucking light bulb, by the way. Yeah, you say barely. I told you, I got other shit coming in the mail that's gonna rectify this fucking voltage. Okay? So the next time I rev the engine, this thing's gonna be fucking glowing. Yeah. Don't have nothing to do with the fatter coil or whatever. You can't put enough windings on this because it won't fit in here. You gotta have space between here, which is about that much. Then your magnet sits right here. Then your ignition coil sits here. I don't need better wire. The wire is already fine. They're both copper wires, these two right here. Now we're just going to let the engine cool down. I'm going to disconnect this for now. Hopefully there's no power in this. Okay, I can touch it now. See, Mr. L.A. Hubbard never got this to fucking work right. I did, though. See, there's your two wires right there. And your ignition wires are right here. They go up to the fucking coil box. Hey, the richer the jet, the longer the fucking motor will run. Y'all just jealous because I got the fucking generator coil to work. And yes, I'll take credit for it too. Mini gen powering a car. Fucking light bulb. I find that to be fucking interesting, don't you? Too bad Mossy's not here, though. Oh. Yeah, Bradley, you missed out, man. We got the generator coil to work. See? 2 wires instead of 1. Because when you get the kit, they give you this stupid wire that comes with the kit. And then you're supposed to rob power off your main coil that goes to your CDI, which makes your engine sound like shit. These 2 are coming off the main coil of the fucking generator kit. Both sides. For the copper windings. Next would be hooking this up. Can't do it today because still waiting on this fucking connector to come in the mail because I don't feel like cutting these wires. Also, fucking, I got a few other fucking shit coming in the mail too. So like I said, if you know, you got it. Soldering tool like I got, see? Yeah. It's a little old one, but it works. See? Then you take the little coil and you solder a wire on that bitch and she works. That's right. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Buy the ticket, take the ride, motherfucker. So you all seen it works. You just have to do little minor improvements to the coil to get the bitch to work. And me, I spent, what, a couple minutes fixing it? Because China tried to screw me and give me only one wire here. And then you were supposed to... Where's that part at? I put that part some fucking where. I don't even remember what I did with it. There was a little thing that came with the fucking kit. I probably lost it. I think I lost the little hookup that came with it. There's a little piece that came with the kit. It's probably in the bag. Hold on. Nope, I lost that bitch. Wow. Oh, wait. It's on the floor. See, it's like a little CDI thing. And then you're supposed to put your wire in here. And you're supposed to wire cramp it. And then you're supposed to plug this into your little light setup or whatever. Yeah, I could put it together with the stuff I have, but it's not going to generate enough power, though, for what I need it set as, because I already have the headlights and shit pinned, boy. What I'm trying to do is... See that battery? I'm trying to take these two wires, up the voltage, run it over here, have it come straight back and wire to here. So I don't have to fucking do this battery bullshit clamp charging shit. See, my little backup charger's right here. I already have headlights and tail lights. See, watch. Got a ghetto radiator fan. That's from a computer, by the way. Got turn signals too. Just like a dirt bike. You work on the back too. And mount off the battery. And I got a horn too. Pikachu. Pika Pika. Pikachu. No, I don't need the connector, but I need to have it set up to where I can charge on the go. I don't want to be fucking driving and then I lose power, I lose radiator fan, I lose turn signals and shit. I don't need that right now. Hey Dave, you missed out. We already tested the 12-volt mini gen coil. OP1 can tie it. It puts out power. See, it's got two wires instead of one. I hooked up the other wire. And we used these two wires to power a car headlight. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to up the voltage, though. I think it might be 6 or fucking 7 volts that it's putting out. Although the claim did say, I have the paperwork right here. It did say it was supposed to be putting out 12 volts. But I think that's just a marketing gimmick. See, here's the little instructions. And your little mini gen sits right there. And then your ignition coil thing sits right there. It says bulb instructions and shit. We're not going to be running it for that. It says it puts out volts between 4.5 to 6.5 volts or up to 9 volts or 8.5 generator. And it tells you what the rear amps is and what the front amps is. And then to avoid magneto and mini gen damage, remove spark plug and turn engine to make sure magneto is not rubbing. I don't have to do that because it fit in like a glove. And then all I had to do is tighten 2 fucking screws. Yeah, Tamboy wants me to keep the motor running and try to put a multimeter on it. No, I'm not trying to get electrocuted. One too many times I've been fucking electrocuted. Yeah, but at least it works. L.A. Hubbard never got it to work because fucking, you know, he didn't try to use 2 wires from the fucking coil itself. See, this is copper. See, it bends real easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, touch it. Touch it. Oh, yeah. I'm the first one to have a generator coil. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's right, Dave. LA Snoozer. Of course, the DIY Dark Matter calls him LA Dustbuster. Oh. Well, I can write this off as a success, and then I gotta fucking up the voltage. And then we're gonna try the light bulb trick again when my other shit comes in the mail. I want it to have enough voltage to go into this, because this is what's gonna be used to charge my battery. Also, I have to wait for the fucking connector for this. That's gonna be fun. So, Willard, I thought you said the little gen kit didn't work. Nah, I was around when Will Kidd made his fucking little generator setup. But his little generator setup had nothing to do with hooking something off the fucking magneto. Instead, he had something, a car alternator or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You hook it on the outside of the motor. Yep. Yeah, people tested them, but they didn't have them running right. I seen videos on YouTube. They had their little generator coil running, and it made the fucking engine sound like shit. Plus, you were robbing power from your main fucking electrical setup. And then people thought, oh, well, you know, this thing's not really working, and fucking they disconnected it, and they never put it back on the bike. Me, I'm the first motherfucker to figure out how to get it working right. Now all we gotta do is up the voltage. This should be fun. What I'm gonna do is, while this is creating electricity, the other thing that connects to this, I'm gonna turn it into household electric. 110 or 120 volt coming out of this bitch. Yeah, Dave, it's a standalone stator coil. It's not robbing power from the fucking engine. Everybody else had their fucking shit wired where it was robbing power from the engine. I think L.A. Hubbard was on that fucking list. He was supposed to be a Mr. Know-It-All. He didn't know shit. Yeah, 120. We're going to boost that bitch so it powers 120 coming out of them 2 wires. Yeah, I'm trying to create an alternator for a motorized bicycle. See, Willard just gave away the big fucking secret. Why don't you blab some more to China so they could steal my ideas? You gave away the secret. That was supposed to be the secret sauce. That's my ghetto camera stand. It's a selfie stick. Okay. Oh, you'd be surprised, hand boy. I'll show you how to do it. It involves these two wires and some fucking soldering and some other parts I got coming in the mail. And if it works, I might have to bring the voltage down to like 15 volts instead of 120. But we're shooting for 120 though. Motorized bicycle alternator. That's basically what I'm making. Well, you forget I'm Doc Brown, and you're on the set of Back to the Future. I told you I'm going to be harnessing the power of electricity here. Well, Dave gave away part of the secret sauce. You turned AC into DC. That has something to do with it. See, Dave's smart. He knows what the fuck I'm up to. This shit ain't rocket science, okay? Anyway, y'all go out there and get your coils. If you want to run the little mini gen that just pops in here, look up Wonderful Creations on eBay. I forget what the price I paid for mine was. I think I paid like 20 bucks plus shipping, but it's fucking worth it. But I wired a secondary wire. Instead of, when you get the coil, you only get this wire. I got two wires on this bitch. And instead of the lights fucking doing that strobe effect when you go to like rev the fucking motor, mine doesn't do that. It's a standalone coil with two fucking wires. So what it's doing is it's generating electricity on this side from this magnet, okay? And the other wire ain't grounded to the fucking base metal of the motor. That's what causes the little mini gen not to work right. It needs to have two wires, not one. Well, you all seen it working. So now I gotta go from there and fucking the volts now. And then it's gonna go into the rectifier. And then that's gonna hold the current to charge the battery while the other side's making electricity. Not enough amps? That's the other part I'm gonna be working on. Well, at least I now know that it works. I'll probably be buying another coil from the dude. Might put one on this bike. Might put one on that one there. The original China doll, I gotta get that working again. Anyway, OP1Zilla, if you want to get one, go ahead. But I suggest you take the tape off the coil and take the one side winding of the wires where there's only one wire. And on the opposite side of that coil, you weld a piece of copper wire about this thick. Then you take electrical tape once you fucking, and then wrap it back up. And there you go. You got two fucking stator coil wires. Anyway, I'm gonna pop off of here. I gotta check my fucking packages and see if my other shit came in today. I got some more soldering and some more fucking wiring to do with this. I'll probably have that light bulb glowing so fucking bright as the sun by the time I'm done. And by bulb, I mean this motherfucker right here. I'll have it glowing like that shit right there when I'm done. Alright, peace out, y'all. Yeah.